Hi everyone, we are arriving to our third meeting. Welcome back. So this is the further explanation about verb. As you know that in the second meeting we talk about subject, verb, and object, and there will be more explanation about about verb in this video. So let's check it out. So verb definition is a doing word that shows an action, an event, or a state. A sentence may either have a main verb, a helping verb, or both. In other words, a verb is a word that informs about an action, an existence of something, or an occurrence. The verb is the main word in a sentence. This is very important. That's why I bold it. No sentence can be completed without a verb. So make sure whenever you write a sentence or you try to make a paragraph, you need a verb in every sentence you make. Yeah. So main words or action verbs are used to express action, something that an animal, a person, or a thing does. In each of the following sentence, we only have a main verb. For example, the sun shines. As you know, the sun here becomes the subject and shines here becomes the verb. And this is main verb. Also, the horse neighs and the monkey jumps. And also, main verb can be in the form of linking verbs. What is a linking verb? A linking verb connects, yeah. As the name, the linking verb aims to connect the subject with the verb that gives information about the subject, such as a condition or a relationship. They do not show any action, they simply link the subject with the rest of the sentence. For example, in the sentence, they are a problem, the word are is the linking verb that connects they and problem to show the relationship between the two words. So you can also say this linking verb as to be, yeah? You must be familiar with to be than linking verb, so don't be confused. The most common linking verbs are forms of the verb to be, yeah? Am, is, are, was, were, being, been. And the third one is about auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Helping verbs, as its name, do just what they sound like they do. They help, yeah? Different helping verbs help or support the main verb in different ways. For instance, they can show tense, which indicates when an action happens, or also ability or intention or possibility. The primary helping verbs are be, do, and have. But of course, um, this is these are not the only helping verbs that we have. There are many. You can also check in Google or in YouTube if you want more information about helping verbs, or if you were still not understand about helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. And these are the example. To better understand how helping verbs support main verbs, consider the example below. So I'm driving to the beach. As you can see, driving here, yeah, it's the main verb, but there is also am here. So here the auxiliary verb is am, yeah, a verb of to be. That in this case lets the reader or listener know that the main verb in the sentence in this case is driving is happening continuously in the present. So I'm driving to the beach. If you can see, the tense that is used is present progressive, or what you normally know as present continuous. Yeah, and this is the BM is uh, is doing a function as auxiliary verb and driving as the main verb. And then different forms of to be could be used as helping verbs to explain when the driving is occurring. And then these are also another form of helping verb. Oh, sorry, this is my daughter. And that's the modal verb. Common modal verbs include can, yeah, can, and also may, and will, shall, and must, yeah. And also there is also could, might, would, should, and ought to. So you can read and read again in the next occasion, so you can remember or memorize all the modal verbs. When we need to use modal verbs, you might question this in your mind, yeah. We use modal to show if you believe something is certain, possible, or impossible. In this case, we can use must, might, and can, yeah. So must to express when you are certain about something. Might you can use if something is possible, and cannot you can use if some to say that something is impossible. And also you can use them to talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. For example, I cannot swim. May I ask a question? Would I have some tea, please? Would you like some help? And also another thing that you have to know, yeah, especially when you use past tense, you might sometimes use irregular verbs in your sentence. So what is irregular verbs? Irregular verbs are verbs that do not take on the regular be, ed, or ied spelling patterns of the participle or past participles. So as we know, when you use past tense, you can use regular verbs and irregular verbs. So these are the example of irregular verbs. The first one is go, yeah, go as the verb one, and then when you uh, switch or when you change the verb or the tense to be past simple, or you need to use verb two, so it becomes when. And also when you use verb three, you use can, yeah. So as you can see in this case, it's all different, yeah. So unlike the regular pattern that tends to use D, ed, or ied, this is very different from the verb one or verb two. Yeah. Also get, got, gotten, say, said, said, see, saw, seen, think, thought. It might be very difficult at first, but when you love reading English article or English textbook, you will be familiar with most of the words, or you can try to memorize all these irregular verbs you can find normally in your dictionary in the middle of the book, or also you can look or you can search in the internet. There are a list of irregular verbs. So this is the assignment for this week. So the first one is fill the blank space with the appropriate irregular verb. This is the instruction. I already upload the assignment in Tugas in e-learning, so you can check it out. And then this is actually very simple. It is like what is that? Sentence completion, yeah. It's only like 10 numbers. Submit the assignment through e-learning platform in the form of PDF. Don't forget to look or check the deadline. Yeah, I will not receive any submission after the deadline. Please remember that. So yes, thank you for today. These are all explanations for our third meeting, that is verb. I hope you can understand verb better, and I hope you have further or you have more knowledge about what verb is and how to use it in a sentence, of course. So see you in the next material. Bye bye.